Well, at least this isn't creepy, is it? I don't even know what to say about that view. This is one of the most bizarre animal experiences I think I've ever had. I think Geordie in the wild might have just found himself some paradise. Guys, welcome back to Geordie in the wild and welcome to paradise. It is the start of October. The autumn is really kicking in. It's 10 degrees. It's going to be 5 degrees overnight, possibly 4. So we're going to be getting put to the test a little bit. It's going to be the first cold camp of the year. But look at this weather. Could you wish for anything better than that? Just listen. Bliss. I've just had one of the most amazing drives up. We came over the Forth Bridge after Edinburgh, and that's when the sky just opened up and it turned into this. So I'll take you back and we'll go back to the drive, but we're excited about this one. Well guys, let's hope the weather stays like this. It's not forecast rain for the next 5 days, but it's going to get pretty nippy overnight, so I'm expecting to wake up in a damp, cold tent. But we're just going to deal with it and crack on, so let's keep heading up into Scotland, shall we? Just had to pull over here just to take in the colours of the trees. It's such a nice view. The drive up has been sensational, beautiful. The colours have been amazing, and you can probably see that's the A9 over there, and we're heading north still. But yeah, I just had to stop and have a look at this. I'm so lucky with the weather as well. Good morning, fellas. I haven't got any food. Now, if you're wondering what that scampering noise is, it's that. Hello. God, you are very friendly, aren't you? Hello. So I've just made a group of new friends by the look of it. What is after, eh? Food? Is it food? I haven't got any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 here. It's the most friends we've ever had on Geordie in the wild, isn't it? You can get your head stuck. You're lovely, aren't you? Hello. Yeah, this is hilarious. This is one of the most bizarre animal experiences I think I've ever had. Can you give sheep apples? I've got any idea. I've got 6 apples in the car, but... oh, look at that. What a backdrop. So, we're not quite at the campsite yet. We haven't found the campsite yet. I've picked out a loch, which I'm hoping you can stay overnight. We're going to have a walk around the entire loch when we get there. And then we're going to see if we can actually camp the night. But we have 5 days ahead of us. But I'm going to split each day into a separate video. Otherwise, the video would just be, like 3 hours long. So we've got 5 days in Scotland, which should see us through the next 5 weeks on YouTube. And I'm pretty excited about it because each video is going to be quite different. So yeah, let's crack on and see where we get to. But look at this. I'm just stood in this field for now, just taking in this view. It's sensational. Oh, it's October, man. What's going on? I don't even know what to say about that view. Wow. That was ridiculously good. What is that in the water? Is that a school of fish or something moving? Or is it just a bit of wind in the current? What the hell is that? The reflections on the water down there are incredible. There's not a breath of wind. So I knew that the colours were going to be pretty good because, you know, it's autumn. But I didn't expect the sun to be out like this. It's just making everything 10 times better than it should be. I'm up here completely alone. Look at these views. Geordie and the Wow. Well, believe it or not, I am the only person I've seen on this road. So I've just parked the car there, back up at the end of the lane. I'm not sure if you're even allowed to be up here. It looked like logging roads, to be honest. It's 9 degrees. It's about 2:45, and I'm just walking down here because of the lock. I can see through the trees, which I've been aiming for, but I'm not confident that we're allowed to be up here. So I think we're gonna have a quick look around and see what we see. So I've just met a really nice guy. You can just see his fishing rod sticking out there. Where is he? There he is. And I've just had a little chat with him, and he basically said, you're absolutely fine to camp up here. You can get a day's permit. You're not allowed more than 1 day's fishing. It is a bit of a hike from the car. So what I might do is I might get me rod, come back, have a few flicks with the lure, and there's a bit of a hairpin where I just had the camera out earlier, which overlooks the lake down below. So I might camp on the edge of there. That guy there said you'll be absolutely fine as long as you're not causing a fuss or anything. So I think that could be the plan. But look at this, guys. Oh my God. I don't know what my voice is echoing off there, but I can definitely hear an echo. Hello? Wow. This is why we're here. We'll go fishing permit compulsory. Little hut there. Oh my God. The guy said he's been up here fishing for, I don't know, a couple hours. I'm the first person he's seen. He said the boats are locked up, so you'll not be able to use one of them, but I'm sure I can walk the water's edge. Are we in Scotland or Canada or Switzerland? What's going on? Just heard a fish jump, and there's the ripples off it. Pure silence, except for my voice. So guys, I think the plan is going to be to walk pretty much the entire circumference of the lake, and we'll have some flicks with the lure rod. See if we can bag us our first fish on Geordie in the Wild. Look at this. Right, this is the lure that we're going to start with, a little 10 gram. Here we go. First cast. funny looking fish. Bollocks. Oh. What did I just say? And I've just went halfway up my boot in mud. Hey, God. Too hot. Just spotted a heron. Well, as you can see, we are at the end of the loch. There is a bit of a path there. I did want to walk all the way around and back to where I started. I think I'm still going to attempt that, but I hope it's possible because it looked quite swampy at the very end there where the hut was on the right. So yeah, I'm going to give it a shot, but look how clear this water is. That is not bad to have all of this to myself. I like that. Like some off Star Wars. I'm sick of hearing fish jump in the nowhere near where my lure is. So there's the hut where we started off. We came all the way around. So I've got about, what, a third of it left to go. Hopefully I can get back that way. It does look passable, so yeah. For God's sake. I have caught fish before in my life, you know. Like, just not on this channel. Although I still haven't bagged a salmon or a big trout. I caught a very small rainbow trout in Canada, which was about that big. So I didn't even want to count it, really. Right, one more flick here, and then let's move on. Did you see that? Did you just see that? Was that a fucking fish? What the hell was that? If that was a fish teasing me, there's nothing I can do about it. Well, I've walked the entire lake. I've probably cast about, I don't know, 100 times. I've seen 10 fish jump nowhere near me. And then I did get it on camera just before. I was just about to cast and I was like, what the hell was that? There was movement in the water 6 feet away. I think it was a fish. I couldn't see it unless it shot off, but yeah, yet again we've caught nothing. But we've another 4.5 days, so I'm optimistic, which you'll see in the next 4 videos as well. But look at that. Completely alone. What a day so far. I've only been here since about 2 o'clock. It's only about 4 o'clock and I'm already having like an amazing time. This is ideal camping for me, is in the middle of some woods, just like that. The trees are nice and spaced out. You can get your top suspended up there if needed, if it's going to rain. How do I get across this without getting my feet soaked? Because I think one of my boots is letting in water. So I think it's time for a new pair. Oh, wow. Yeah, Okay, so there's the boat dock. There's the hut. I'm just going to cut that corner off and head through these trees. Right, that's the burn that feeds the lock. So I've got to get across that now without breaking my ankles. Oh, there we go. That's easy. Done. If I was in Canada, I'd say this is bear territory. Nice little Christmas tree, that. Look at that view. I think we'd be daft not to camp up here. I've just got back after being up at the loch there, and the guy that I spoke to about the fishing, he said basically as long as you're not bothering anybody, you're absolutely fine up here. So I think I'd be stupid not to camp here. I mean, look at that view, and we're going to get the sunset over there as well. So I think I'm going to sit down, chill out for a bit, let that sun drop a bit more, and then we'll think about setting the tent up maybe around dusk. I think Geordie and the Wild might have just found himself some paradise. I am the noisiest thing around for miles. Cheers. So I am going to camp up here, like I said. A little bit wary about these trees. There's not meant to be any wind tonight, so hopefully none of them just randomly fall on my head, because we know what my luck's been like lately, but I think we'll be all right. Yeah, I love doing this. It's the best thing in the world. I kind of like doing it completely by myself as well. It's nice having friends along and stuff, and, you know, a partner, but that ain't happening at the minute. But yeah, I prefer doing this completely by myself. You've got nobody to answer to. You've got no one to keep happy except yourself. And to be honest, nature does that for you. So honestly, if you're single and you've got the time and you're mobile, you can get out and do stuff like this. Go out and do it. Because look at that. Unreal. Right, so I've just built myself a little fire pit here. I've got a load of offcuts of old decking, which I'm going to burn for the fire tonight. That sun's pumping down. I can already feel the temperature dropping. It's not, you know, it's not dramatic, but there's definitely a little chill in the air. So I think I'll wait until it drops behind the horizon, get this lit, get some food on the go, and while there's still enough light, I'll get the tent up and get set up for the night. Let's do it. God, I just had a right carry on getting that fire going there. The ferrous rod was brand new, and I'm rubbing my knife down it. It's creating sparks, but the firelight I just didn't want to take. But anyway, with persistence, and eventually it did go. Sun's just went down, and the temperature is definitely dropping. It definitely feels a lot colder than the last time I was out camping. I am quite high up here, but yeah, I'm feeling the cold already, and the sun's only just dropped. It's what, 5:30, 6 o'clock maybe? Well, I'm definitely warm. Oh my God, what a view. I was expecting this trip to be cloudy, bit miserable, and yeah, how wrong was I? Right, we've got the tent set up. I've got my brand new Berghaus sleeping bag in there, rated at -10. That's almost ready for cooking on. I think the stars are going to be amazing tonight. And I've also bought these. So the thermometer right now says, I don't know if you can say that, what, 8 degrees? What's it down by near the fire? 8 degrees, so it's making no difference. It is on the other side of the rock. Right, anyway, let's get the food on the go. Right, so tonight we're having steak, baked beans and sausages, and an avocado. Let's get the steak seasoned up. Don't be shy. Flip her over. That was a big old steak, that, like, might take a long time to cook. So I'm not going to use the grill this time. I'm going to basically make a stick, put the steak over the top of the stick, and then hover it above the fire. And we're going to cook it that way. Right, this isn't sharp enough to just skewer it straight through the body of the steak, so I'm just going to go through it twice, like that. Try and spread her out. Most foods cook at about 220 degrees, I think, or 200 degrees, something like that. So if you hold your hand by the fire, and you can count 1, 2, 3 without it hurting, that's about the right temperature. I learned that off somebody else on the internet, which you probably know who I'm talking about. So now I need to find some sort of wedge so she doesn't fall in. Right. So that's pretty good. And then we'll get the beans just down there in the coals, and then we'll heat up, get the avocado chopped up, and then that's it, we're away. Okay, then beans are already bubbling away. Steak is only just starting to cook. I've got steak and beans cooking on the fire, and I've got that as a view. Is there anything better in life? Look at that lake. Could definitely be a river, actually. I think it is a river. Well, the beans are simmering and the steak is cooking, just rather slowly. I've got the beans off because I think they're about done. The steak is just finishing off. I've cut the avocado in half and I'm literally just going to spoon it out because it'll save all the hassle and mess. Same with the beans. Anyway, we'll check back when the steak's done. Right, let's try the avocado, shall we? Lovely apart from a bit of skin. Oh, it's so fresh. Oh, the stars are starting to make an appearance. This could get good. This could get very good. Right, we're getting into the beans and sausages. Oh, they're nice. Cheap, easy, and I think that's an owl. Is it an owl? I think it's an owl, I'm not sure. Anyway, these are good. Got the steak resting. I'm just going to give that a couple of more minutes, then we'll dive into that. Right. I can't see anything, but I guess it's the moment of truth with a steak. Looks pretty good. definitely a big lump of fat on the back, but I like the fat. Right, we're gonna have to have a closer look at that on the camera. Oh, that's not bad, especially for cooking it on a stick. Ah. Honestly, I don't think that's too bad. So I've just cut into the very centre of that, and it's nice and pink, and yeah, it's tasty. A little bit fatty, a little bit bloody, but that's where I like it, so each to their own. Just gone 20 past 7. I'm already seeing stars on the horizon. Just had dinner, and there's the last of the light. Oh, hello. Can I get enough of that? Oh, hello, stars. Tell you, if I see a face in trees, I'm off in the tent. Ain't coming with us. Oh, God. Right. There's plenty of deadwood lying around here, so I thought, right, I'll go and get some and I'll cut it up. But all I've brought is this, and it's about as useless as a freaking butter knife. It's took us, I don't know, 5 minutes to saw through that and then snap it off, and I'm absolutely wrecked. And that is the length of the bit of wood that I've just found, and I ain't cutting that up because that's nearly killed us. So little trick, put the end of it on, as it burns just keep shoving it on the fire. So that's what we're going to do. Whew. Told you, roaring. It's a little bit scary, but we'll just crack on, I guess. Shall we check out the temperature? What's that say? 5 degrees, is that? Yeah. Hi. Right. Little update. I've been sat by the fire now since I've had dinner for about 2 hours. It is now 9:35. And I've seen 2 shooting stars, about 5 satellites, and I've just been chatting with some friends on the phone. The hell? Oh, it's the car. I was like, what's that? And yeah, the sky is still magical. It's 6 degrees. It's meant to drop to 4, but to be honest, I'm quite comfortable. I'm just sat here chilling by the fire, looking at the sky. Probably won't be able to see much because that is reverse camera. There's a star there. But yeah, I'll be getting into bed soon, so see you in a bit. Guys, so that cluster of stars there, which you can only just very briefly make out, to the naked eye, you can't really see them, but if you sort of look in that direction, you can see there's like a bit of an aura, like a light around them. I've just took a couple of long exposures. I'll put them in at the end of the video because it's mind-blowing. It's obviously some sort of, you know, galaxy or whatever, but I haven't got a clue what it is. Somebody will be able to tell us. Leave it in the comments. But yeah, it's mesmerising, so I'll post them at the end of the video. That's it, I've just got in for the night. I've got my new sleeping bag, which is the Berg House Transition 300C. So it says that the limit is -5 and the extreme limit is -22. We're only getting down to 4 degrees tonight, so I should be quite comfortable. And I did test it out in the house when I first bought it, and I was too hot and I had to get out. So I should be all right. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Gosh. Oh, good morning. That wasn't too bad. I stayed warm. This sleeping bag is brilliant. It's a little bit tight. I didn't have a lot of room to move around in, but I stayed warm. My hands and my head got cold at one point, but apart from that, it was fine. Right, let's get up and check the temperature, shall we? Right, let's check out the temperature. 6 degrees. It got down to about 4 overnight, which wasn't too bad. Bit cloudy this morning. I'd say that's what's put the temperature back up. Wow. Good morning. Well, I didn't think I was going to get a sunrise, but there we go. It's starting to switch on. Yeah, that'll do me. Beautiful. Well, I'd say that's pretty special. So, I'm going to end this video here. If you enjoyed this, please like, share and subscribe. I'm off today to do the second video for next week. The second video of 4 or 5, so I guess I'll see you in the next one. Why aye? Look at that! Oh. Look at this. I absolutely love doing this. I've said absolutely again.